Good day there once again, viewers. This is your mate Kamikaze78 here, coming to you guys with some more Planet Zoo content. And I gotta tell you guys, the world is a touch crazy right now. We've got the Australian bushfires, the Iranians have apparently counter-striked against the Americans. It's just, yeah, things are crazy. So I figured we'd take some time to impose some goddamn zen on this world with some more Planet Zoo content. And I figured, you know what, let's just get back into it and continue our little run here over Wildlife Plains and see what we can come up with today. Now, I have, last episode we basically finished up this center building here, our little food court, which I am very, very happy with, as well as putting in some Chinese pangolins here, who are very, very happy in their little habitat as well. It's a very, very interesting habitat, nice and well brushed up, very private for the animals, considering that they are quite shy with humans, so figured that was a fairly successful looking habitat at the end. But now we've got something to put here. We need to put something in this gap here to fill the gap, if you will. Essentially, you know, allow for guests to stop off at multiple places before they make their way down to the pangolins, because there's not a lot of people making it as far as this exhibit here. And I actually have come into the video today with an idea of what I want to put here. I know, right? Cammy did some goddamn planning. Could you believe it? Today, guys, we're going to put in some Baird's tapirs. Now, these little critters are very shy. I've learnt that on my live stream zoo, where if you guys are not following me, be sure to go follow me on Twitch, because we also do some live streams for Planet Zoo as well. But, yeah, I have a live streaming zoo, and one thing that I have discovered with these little buggers here is that they are extremely shy, and they get stressed very easily. Now, that means that while they do have a fairly small habitat size, if you go to the Zoopedia, they have a fairly small habitat size requirement. Only 430 meters squared, which is, again, quite small. But in saying that, they yeah, they get spooked really easily. So we're going to give them a fairly sizable habitat here, and I have actually got a bit of an idea as to what I want to do. We're going to basically create a raised viewing platform for the entire place. So I'm going to get to work on this, guys. I'm going to roll us a cheeky little time lapse here, and yeah, you guys will see the finished product in just a second when we go ahead and put the animals in and look at finally wrapping up this exhibit. Bear with me, guys. Hey guys, just a little bit of an update here mid-time-lapse for you. I normally would have mentioned something like this in the video itself, but there has actually been a few days between me actually recording this episode and getting it out to you guys, just due to me feeling a bit unwell and being busy with work, all the bells and whistles. Anyway, at the moment, guys, over on my Twitch channel, we are currently doing a charity stream fundraiser for WWF Australia to try and assist with the rehabilitation of the Australian wildlife in response to the bushfires that have been ravaging our country. Just to give you guys an idea, as of right now, I believe, just over 1.25 billion, I've got that right, billion animals have been basically killed as a result of these fires, which is absolutely catastrophic, and it's quite sad overall. And me being a bit of an animal lover myself, this is a cause very, very close to me, and it's a way that I can help out with how life is circumstanced right now. So if you guys have got a spare penny, or if you want to get involved, I've left a link to my Twitch channel down below, where you'll be able to catch the stream and donate while we are streaming some Planet Zoo and make me do some fairly stupid stuff on stream. Or you can jump straight to the donation page and just throw some money towards the campaign if you've got a spare couple of pennies. It would really go a long way, guys. Every little bit helps. We're trying to raise $2,000 by the end of the month, so or in a month's time, I should say. So if you guys do have that spare change and you are looking to potentially donate towards a really, really helpful cause, I would personally really appreciate it, guys. But that's enough from me. Let's get back into the time lapse and back into the video. Cheers, guys. Appreciate it. What happened? Died of dehydration. Oh shit, wait, excuse me? We had an animal die of dehydration? What the hell? How many animals have died? Oh shit, there's no animals in here now. Oh my god, the Chinese pangolins died of dehydration. Shit. Okay, we need to get that sorted as soon as possible. That just went tits up real quick. Oh no! God damn it. Alright, well we're gonna buy one of these beds, tapirs here. Crap, what happened to... How did we lose a pangolian? What was our... Oh, I'm gonna have to fire a keeper here. Because that is horrid. My god, we lost a pangolin. Alright, so after a solid amount of time building that habitat, I actually had to redo the size of it because after I put the rocks in that were going to act as like, you know, the quote-unquote fencing for the place, yeah, let's just say that it ended up being quite small, a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. But as you can see, we've got a nice mixture of areas here. We've basically got their sleeping pen out the back, which I decided to like sort of build into like make it like a cave. I'm really happy with how this turned out overall. But trees everywhere. These animals, the Baird's tapirs, they're very shy, so every little bit of coverage I could provide for them I thought was going to be a necessity. And they've got 2 feeding pens, one out the back, one out the front, so they can eat out the front if they choose to. And they've got their forage pit out the front here as well, which means that yeah, essentially they have a way to, you know, enjoy themselves in both a frontal setting with the guests, or they can go out the back if need be. Now, this probably won't net us the greatest amount of cash, due to the fact that, you know, people might not be able to see them as easily, but I'm quite happy with this. And we've even got some do not disturb signs, a security camera up here, all the bells and whistles to sort of really sell this as an exhibit, and I'm quite happy with how this habitat turned out. I reckon this looks really good, and I also decided to just, you know, spend some time theming up the external area a little bit, making it look a little bit more believable, you know. But I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. We're going to hit play now. And what we're also going to do as well is just hire another keeper. Our keepers are probably the keeper that we've got there. He's got 3 habitats to look after. Probably going to start hitting capacity here. And I do not want another instance where we have an animal die on us, like what happened to our Pangolians. So, yeah, we're going to hit play there. We need to keep an eye out for more Baird's tapirs hitting the market too. We need a male in there. We've only got a female at the moment. There's a lovely little male there who's actually got a good fertility gene there, so we're going to get him moved out into the habitat. And this critter here for some reason is boxed up. Let's get her out of there. And hopefully, this is definitely a much bigger habitat than what my first one was in my other zoo. So these guys should be more than happy with the predicament that they're in now. And I'm really digging how this turned out. I'm quite happy with that right there. That looks amazing. Now that hopefully should net us some extra cash flow. Look how happy she is. Look at her in her own little place. Yeah, so plenty of lines of sight where she can, like, well, plenty of areas where she can break that line of sight if she feels at all stressed. And even the path entrance towards the keeper entrance I think is quite good as well. I'm quite happy with how that turned out. What I might just quickly do here, can I edit this so that we okay. Whoa! Why'd everyone leave? I mean, they've escaped. They haven't escaped. I mean, there's a habitat right here. There we go. They're no longer escaped. I don't know what happened there, but it just sent literally half the place running, so that's fine. Okay, we need to get the work zone reset up here so that bada bing, la bada boom. Happy days. We're going to name the habitat Baird's tapir. I love the sound the Baird's tapirs make. It's quite adorable, to be honest. We're going to have a vet in there doing some much needed research on them. Fantastic! Alright then, so we've got our 3rd habitat in here. Now the zoo is still not profitable, mainly due to the purchases and the ongoing expenses outdoing the profit, but I'm hoping that once we should start seeing some more traffic here with our 3rd habitat, in which case we should, in theory, start seeing some more donations, and in fact the money is now going back up in the kitty, which is good. We've got some donations already coming in for the tapirs, and we probably would have had more if everyone didn't decide to unnecessarily make a breakneck pace for the door. Honestly, I don't get the guests in this game sometimes. They can be really derpy, but old mate has decided he wants to get a little bit too close for comfort. He's decided he's going to scale the fence and sort of really get up close and personal. I'd be careful there, buddy. Half the population of the bloody zoo just ran out the door because of people like you. Oh, dearie me. He's the kind of person to walk into the habitat and start complaining that the animals have escaped because he's in their habitat. Now, I'm going to make a quick jump in the video here, guys, because what I'm going to do next is sort out this area here. Basically, I'm going to prettify up this entire little area here because, quite frankly, it's ugly. I want it to be fixed, and I'm hoping that by the time I return, because that's really the only thing we have left to do now, outside of, you know, getting a 4th habitat set up, which I think we're going to do in this back corner over here, or maybe on this corner here. I don't know. I have yet to figure that out, But in the meantime, I'm going to quickly take some time and get this little area up here a little bit prettier, because we all know it could use a bit of love. So bear with us, guys. I'll be right back with you in just a jiffy after I get this all sorted out. Alright, so I've just started, I basically spent some time working on the fence line here, which I've gotten done, but yeah, the loan that we took out is actually putting a bigger dent in my pockets than I thought it was going to. So we definitely need to work on a fourth habitat here, and we need to do a pretty stat right now. So the money that we are spending on the zoo right now is definitely overburdening the money that we're paying back on the loan. So I've made a bit of a doohickey here, to be honest. But I suppose we could look at getting a fourth habitat in right here, right now. Let's pause the game and take a quick assessment of the situation. What animal could we possibly sort of look at putting out here? What's a nice, easy animal? Some improvement. I might see. Can I at all look at potentially increasing the pricing here? Profit per unit sold. Can we potentially look at bumping that up to $13? Let's jam that up to 9 as well. Jam up the prices a little bit on some of these things. We'll jam up the money on the gulpy sodas as well. There we go. Alright. Gives us $1 worth of profit on each unit we sell. How are our guests doing? We've got damage barriers for Bongo. Let's get the mechanic out there.
A few moments later.
Oh, a broken habitat barrier. Where? Oh shit! Oh, for fuck's sake. That's just ruined us. But where's the broken barrier? Oh, the mechanic is literally there fixing it as we speak. God damn it! There goes our Bongo. Bongo is on the move. God damn it! This has been a chaotic episode. Some serious ups and downs here. Yeah, the vet should be sprinting out the door. Look at the Bongo. He's gonna go check out the tapirs. I'm gonna emergency capture him. I'm gonna move him back. Okay, that was chaotic. That was silly, in fact. God damn it. This episode's not going well. Alright, we need to sort out a nice, easy habitat. Something that's got a lot of guest approval on it. Let's see what we can do here, guys. Let's see what animals we've got. I'm thinking potentially like an aardvark or something. Alright, the aardvarks are rather pricey, but they don't require a lot of space, and they can have a fairly simple habitat in them as well. So aardvarks, expensive. What about Komodos? Are Komodo dragons at all expensive? They're a nice easy animal to sort of, start off with as well. Komodos, here we go. Now we're talking. Still in their prime. $400. Oh, she's not a bad specimen, actually. Alright, we're going to adopt her, and we're going to adopt you. Alright guys, you're about to get 2 separate time lapses here in this video for 2 different habitats. Let's do it. I'm going to basically look at putting them... What do they need in space regards as well? Komodos. 600 meters squared. Not bad. So they do require a fair amount of room. They do need a decent temperature, grade 2 boundaries, and they can have a lower fence. That's fine. That is more than fine. We're going to put them at the back here, near the pangolians. Alright guys, bear with us. Get ready for another time lapse. This will be a simpler time lapses too, because we don't really have to do anything too major here. Alright, bear with me. Facilities, Finches. Boom. 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 And boom. There we go, guys. That has come together quite well as well. I'm just going to do the same thing I've done with all the others here and just add a little something here. Now I'm going to go with sand as the bordering sort of, the bordering, terrain palette, if you will, around the edge of the exhibit, just to give it that bit of extra. I feel as though the sand works best with the Komodos, and I'm loving this New World, TV portrait sort of thing here, so I'm going to try and put this on the rest of the exhibits as well as time goes on. But there we go, that's our next habitat. We are only down to $6,000 now, so I'm really freaking hoping that we get some more people in the zoo now. We've got some Komodos who are mighty happy. I need to quickly look at throwing the staff research onto the Komodos, only because we don't have enough enrichment items for them yet, whereas the tapirs do have a significant amount of enrichment items already. As you can see, we've got a bit of a poop problem in here at the moment. Hopefully the keeper gets on that fairly soon. But 2 keepers for 4 habitats, that's not too bad now. And now I've just got to hope to God that we start making some more friggin' money. I mean, now it's looking pretty good. I'm really happy with this habitat as well. I actually am really enjoying using these rock formations as shelters. It just gives the habitat that little bit of an extra pop, because sure, these buildings are okay, and for smaller exhibits like this, they work brilliantly well. But for, the more iconic signature habitats like this, I think it just works. It works really well. It helps to make the habitat feel a bit more grounded in reality. But now we've just got to hope that we start earning some more money, because right now, yeah, situation could be a bit better. There are more and more people slowly making their way into the zoo, however. I'm going to bump up the cost of entry a little bit here. We've just broken... We were positive for a small second there. This is proving to be difficult. This is actually proving to be quite difficult. There are the Komodo. The Komodos look happy at least. Look at them. Such majestic eyes. I love the character models in this game. The models for the individual animals in this game are just absolutely outstanding. And I bring you a Jeech and Social. They've got bad space problems. Really? Their space is too low? I've given them all the friggin' space in the world. And I can't really afford to give them more, to be honest. God damn it. The welfare is not that good, though, which is going to impact what guests think of the location. These Komodos are pickier than I thought they were going to be. Unless we take out their pond, maybe? I don't know. We definitely have more people making their way up to the back here to see the Pangolians too now, which is amazing news. It's really good to see more people slowly making their way. Oh, a VIP guest has arrived. Say hello. There we go. We got some conservation credits for that. I'm going to sort this out off camera. I'm going to sort this out off camera, guys, because we've got some significant problems here that we need to sort out when it comes to making some cash, money. And we may just have to run the zoo in a bit of a damage control environment until we sort that out. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. This was certainly not what I would call a smooth sailing episode. Oh, shit. It was a bit of a mess from time to time. But we've got 2 new habitats up and running, and they are raking in some new guest numbers, which is also really, really good. We've slowly been welcoming aboard some new people here. And off camera, I'm going to potentially look at sorting out our finance problems, keep doing some research. I'm not going to build anything new besides getting this area prettied up as well. And then from that point on, we should be all well and good to go. So guys, once again, thank you very much for watching today's video. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I look forward to continuing this series with you guys as time goes on. I'm looking to do videos for this series on a fairly regular basis, so if you guys do enjoy the content you're seeing here, be sure to backhand the subscribe button and the like button. We're not out of trouble yet, but we are getting there. Let me know what kind of animals you guys would like to see in the episodes coming as well, keeping in mind that we need to consider our money situation as well. Once again, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Peace out, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, guys. Have a good one.